2:24 remaining. USC ahead 17-10. Lynn Kane again. Kane finding the hole. Quick start. Cannavino and Harden teamed up to take him. Right now, the view for USC is at 2nd and 2 on their 46-yard line. They're trying to keep the ball. Charlie White has a first down. USC is claiming we beat Alabama at Alabama. We should be number 1. That is if they hold on to this lead.
Oh, they can sit on it right now.
And down goes McDonald. 42 seconds to go. Co-players of the game have been selected, Rick Leach and Charlie White. And they're on the cover of the Rose Bowl program. Down goes Paul McDonald. And the clock stops. This 105,629. I know the crowd's more than that jammed in here. This is a happening in America, this Rose Bowl game.
Well, let me tell you, that crowd is like a hometown crowd for the University of Michigan. They averaged at home about 104,000 people a game. That's amazing.
This is their 6th game, O.J., that the Michigan team has played before over 100,000 people. And it looks like it's going to end up with another frustration for Bo Schembechler. He has played 5 bowl games, 4 in the Rose, 1 in the Orange, and has not won that last game. And yet he's had the greatest coaching record in America the last 10 years. He had his team prepared in here. They came in and played a superlative game. The USC just edged them out, and edged them out on a controversial touchdown call. And there's John Robinson coming across now. 17-10, the final score. USC won it. A defensive battle in the second half, only 1 touchdown score.
And I think, too, right now, USC and Coach John Robinson know there's a chance that they may be voted number 1. It looks to be between Alabama and USC. We'll just have to wait.
There's Bo. Great sport, Bo.
You bet.
3 running backs behind Johnson. Johnson himself, is he in? Yes! The Buffs win the ball game.
Look out, they're all over the field.
The fans are streaming onto the field as if Missouri won.
Oh my goodness.
And yet on the other sideline, the CU Buff team is running onto the field as if they won.
There were guys trying to tear the goalpost down that now have to stop.
Well, they're still trying to tear the goalpost down.
Holy mackerel. Can we see it? If we can see it again, if he gets in by just a couple of inches, a gutty call by CJ, the option. He sees the seam, he ducks it up inside the right tackle. I'll tell you what, this is for the highlight reel. The goalposts are going down, but I'm not sure they realize Missouri lost the game.
CU wins the game, 33-31. I've never seen goalposts being torn down when the home team lost.
Let's take another look at it. Option play to the right. Charles Johnson fakes to the fullback, makes the decision right there. The duck up inside. He is met at the goal line, but from there it looked like he clearly was in. Another angle, we'll take a look at it. CJ, not much of a fake to Hemingway.
Woo. It looked like the intention was for CJ to run it in himself all along. Last play of the game, the CU Buffs win their Big 8 conference opener against the Missouri Tigers in Columbia, Missouri. When the backup quarterback, Charles Johnson, takes the ball in with 2 seconds left. We're back in Columbia, Missouri. When we left you about 5 minutes ago, we thought the ball game was over between the CU Buffs and the Missouri Tigers. We thought CU had won 33-31. The clock had run out. Teams were flying off the field. The goalposts were being torn down at Faro Field here in Columbia, Missouri. But we are back, and we are still trying to figure out why we are back. The clock reads 0-0-0. The scoreboard reads 33-31 CU. Let's go down to the sidelines and see if Mark McIntosh can hash things out. Mark?
Les, I think I got it figured out. Missouri wants Colorado to kick the extra point because now in college ball, if you block an extra point and take it back all the score up. So that is what Missouri is insisting that Colorado, despite the time has run out, Missouri is insisting that Colorado kick the extra point, and who knows, if the Tigers block it, they could take it back for a safety and tie it up at 33-all.
I tell you what, that's news to me, because I was under the impression that in college football, when there are no seconds left on the clock, the game is over. Now, I know in pro football, if you score and there's no time on the clock, you have to kick the extra point. unless you're in overtime, because I've played in a game that happened. But unless Missouri actually felt Colorado scored with a second left, I didn't think there had to be an extra point, but evidently. And I don't know that Colorado will even kick the ball. I would go for 2 if in this situation to prevent. I mean, you snap it, get it, and lay down.
Run the extra point.
There's Bob Stoll on the sideline, the Missouri head coach. And now, that is the ball game. Now officially, we are at the game.
Buck Bellew scrambling out now. All the receivers are covered. He'll stop the clock by getting out of bounds. Buck Bellew, not a good day at all. 6 out of 14 for 52. 2nd and 10. Bellew, and incomplete.
Up until then, Georgia had everything going in their way.
Bellew, 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket again. Throwing, has a man open. Scott, 25, 30. Scott to the 40-yard line. To the 50, Lindsey Scott, to the 30, to the 20. Can you believe that? Mind-boggling. Totally. The penalty flags you see won't affect the play. Just what's going on in the end zone.
That's correct. The bench cannot run out to the team. The fans, Georgia fans, are out there.
Georgia setting up. Georgia had just taken its last time out to set up this 2-point conversion attempt. Bellew throwing into the end zone and overshooting the intended receiver, Scott. Different story over there. The Gator bench watching the lead evaporate. Robinson's kick taken at the 15-yard line by John L. Brown to the 30 and dropped at the 36-yard line. Wayne Peace is 20 out of 36 for 286 yards today. First down from the 36-yard line. Over the middle and intercepted at the 45-yard line by Mike Fisher, and he gets to the 36, and that should wrap it up. Because of the length of this game, no Prudential scoreboard following this one. Will immediately be joining the games you'll be watching.
Illegal participation, 12 men on the field.
Problem with Florida right now is they don't have a timeout. They can't stop the clock. As time expires here in Jacksonville. And this storied rivalry, they've got another chapter that is going to take several pages to cover when they write about this one. Ben Stooley coming over to try to find Charlie Pell. There they are. Boy, I tell you, that Pell has done some job at Florida. They lost today, but 0-10-1 last year, and to come that close to upsetting the number 2 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia, meanwhile, now 5-0 in the conference. They've got their reservations to New Orleans for New Year's Day. All they have to do next week is defeat Auburn.
Pressure team. They stay with a 3-man rush. Slack got away and throws it down. Not a soul, and a white shirt was within 10 yards, and a flag finally goes down. Let's see how they'll call it. And it is intentional grounding. That's loss of down.
Yeah, we talked about the difference between playing on the road against a screaming crowd and having a 40-point lead, and there it is right there. If he throws that ball high and out of bounds.
It's loss of down and yardage, so it's 3rd and 19. Desperation time for Slack. He can run. 35, 39-yard line. It'll be shy of the first down, bring up 4th and 6, and the clock continues to tick. 53 seconds left.
Again, he needed to get out of bounds, Mike. It never occurred to him.
And the officials taking a timeout. There is an injured player, an LSU player, and that is a break for Auburn. There were some people, the fringe element, I guess you'd call it, that were talking, saying they wanted Hodson out of there. That was Darrell Phillips, the injured player. This is 4th and 6. Get back to Hodson in a second. Slack over the middle, hit a man open, incomplete. Lawyer Tillman couldn't get it. They've got to get off the field. They would be called for a delay. Not that it matters much with 43 seconds left.
This is a pass that, had it been on the mark, it would have been a first down and more. Tillman wide open in the middle of a deep zone in the hole, left side of your screen. This ball's just overthrown just a bit. Tillman can jump. He can't jump that far. That shot of Sancho has played a whale of a game.
Hodson will have the honors at quarterback. Just goes down to one knee. And as we said, there were people, the fringe element, who were calling for Hodson's removal. Here's a Heisman Trophy candidate that didn't have much protection in Florida, was hassled all day. And Tommy Hodson showed him tonight what kind of quarterback he is.
Great player. And the defense, Mike. The defense. I mean, this is a defense that kept going back on the field when their offense had 45 yards in the first half, when they couldn't move in the third quarter. And then they come out in the fourth quarter, they do their job, and the offense finally clicked and made it work. Great job. And the Auburn defense, a great job. Just a great job.
Hodson will take the last snap. Go to the knee, and it's over.
Covington with a third down, rolls the pocket, got a man open, and has it complete at the 36-yard line to Andre King. He loses here. Different scenario. Davenport in the game at tailback. Pass thrown, got it complete at the 25, and that is tight end David Franks. Clock runs at 1:36, now 1:35. The give goes to Davenport, cuts it to the left, has 5, has 10, and it's going to be downed at the, they call it second and short. Covington to throw on second down. Got it out in the flat. This is the fullback, Williams, and out of bounds just before the goal line. James, left side, touchdown Miami.
Timeouts for Cade McNown to work with.
Let's go back and look at that graphic on streaks ended by Miami. In '89, a 23 winner by Notre Dame, 22 by Nebraska at '84. Oklahoma, it ended in '88 at 20, and in Florida State twice, 16 and 14. And a reminder that UCLA led 38-21 with 1:28 showing on the clock in the third quarter. Mike Gottfried, Miami by 4. This is it. McNown for the end zone. He's got a man there, and it is overthrown. Drew Bennett, the backup quarterback, the intended receiver, and the win streak by the UCLA Bruins has been halted.
May not have been playing for the national championship, but I think you just decided the game. Congratulations.
Oh, Adrian, thank you. Great courage by this group of kids for 10 months. I've never been so proud of a group of guys, the way they fought through adversity all year long. This game, what a great job our guys did today. I'm proud of every one of them.
Down by 10, down by 3, down by 10, down by 3, up
Didn't
by
matter.
4. You learned a lot about their
quit. We came to win the game. We weren't going to quit today.
Ron, you talk about great effort out of this Miami football team, and Butch Davis's coaching staff rallied a team that got drilled in Syracuse and brought them back here, and they won a big, big football game here today.
Hats off to so many people, but Edgerrin James, we certainly have to mention him. He set a Hurricane record. Most carries he equaled at 39 of Otis Anderson. That was against Florida in 1979. The most rushing yards, 304.
Burrow throws on a crossing route to Jefferson for the first down. Alabama coming. Burrow got rid of it. Shoestring catch by Hilaire.
Holy cow! Gets rid of it just in time. No.
Here comes Lewis, and Burrow got away. Joe Burrow to the 5.
Called quarterback draw. What a call on the play.
And now they're thinking touchdown. Edwards-Helaire with a spin, and he'll have one. Touchdown LSU. Over to the right, Edwards-Helaire to the left. Burrow
to the goal line, incomplete, intended for Edwards-Helaire. Tagovailoa steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle, and he's got a man on the run, and it's Ruggs. First down. Fakes it to him. Wants a long ball, and caught by Smith. Tagovailoa to throw. Got it to Devontae Smith. First down around the 14.
Hey, what do you do? 4th and 2. Will Alabama make them all?
Tagovailoa pumps once, goes to the corner. Got it this time. Touchdown, Alabama. Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. Burrow's going to throw across the middle on the fly. He's got Jamar Chase. Chase all the way into Alabama territory in one play. Burrow fires across the middle, and it's caught.
But they don't want a field goal.
And Burrow keeps it. Joe Burrow might be a Heisman moment right there.
LSU.
Edwards-Helaire. They will score. Touchdown.
Into that in a second.
Meanwhile, Tua Tagovailoa going deep on his first throw to Smith. Devontae Smith, he's gone! Touchdown, Alabama! yards. Top of the screen. Takes it pretty good hop, but it's handled by Justin Jefferson. Thing for Joe Burrow, especially on that last drive. Edwards-Helaire dragging Alabama tacklers with him. First down.
That's the game. Throw him.
He told his team, as we said earlier, I told them all week, we're the better team. Today, they were.
O'Neal's been terrific with the rugby-style punts. But you have to be careful here. Make sure the snap's on target. But you can't allow a block, and there's nobody back deep for Michigan State. I was going to say you might want to kick it out of bounds to prevent a return, but with nobody back there, just kick it down the field.
Tell your punter to one-step it. Don't take your normal steps. One-step it, get it out.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable. Michigan's
Aggies trail by 3. Second down and 9. Going to the corner. It's complete to Cole. Chris Cole with the catch. Chance to come back and win this one. They want him to have to work for it. Second down and 11. McCown to the corner. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Matt Baumgartner. Is in perfect position, and his height helped him once again, as we just talked about the height advantage. Shane Lechler. They only bring 3 at him. Plenty of time. Throws across the middle. It's complete. Short of the first down to Cavill. Exactly one. Third down and 5 for the Aggies. And again, it's Toombs. Toombs will be short of the first by about 1.5 yards. They take the conservative route to run as Major Applewhite looking at the defense. Right now what he's doing is calling the protection to the offensive line based on what he sees defensively. 43 seconds left in the game. Applewhite throws a strike to the 46. Brandon Healy with the field goal won't do it. They trail by 4. 30 seconds left. Applewhite is sacked. Ball's loose. Brooks forced the fumble, and they're still wrestling at the bottom of the pile. A&M thinks they have it. This is the game. It is over. Aggies have got it. A&M quarterback coach was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease. Then the 12 dead. I mean, it's just been an incredible year, and an incredible upset here by Texas A&M today over the University of Texas. They've never had a sweeter victory than this. And Texas A&M 20, the Longhorns of Texas 16. Downstairs to Chip Tarkington. Mitchell, 24 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown. Toombs, 37 carries, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Once again, the final score, Texas A&M 20 and Texas 16. Now stay tuned for the Thrifty postgame with John Saunders and Terry Bowden. ABC Sports is online at ESPN.com, part of the GO Network. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports. Continue.
Finley gives it to Wilson on a spin, and Wilson is loose down his own right end for 20 yards. There's the snap back. It's to Wilson on a lateral. And Big Maurice Orr kicks another one straight through the upright. Jimmy Lawrence carries the ball over, and the score is SMU 14, GC. With Sammy Ball holding, Roach kicks the extra point to tie the score 14-all. The long pass down the field, and it's good into the arms of Bobby Wilson for a touchdown. Another pass with Sam Ball slinging. A long one down the field is slapped down by Shelley Burt. Game is over. The final score, SMU 20, TCU 14.
Powell. Neither one of them were in the game. One because if he's injured, and the other because he got beaten out. It's a pass.
They got a screen set up out there for Riddell Anthony. And they take him down at the 23-yard line. Right, they're moving the wideouts around, shifting them here, putting them there. It is second down, and the long one, there's the same thing. They throw it downfield, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line to Chris Doering. First and goal, Gators. Alabama 2. Touchdown, Doering. Florida back to the lead. If they can get the extra point. Davis, Judd Davis, 80 straight extra points. Florida's back in front by 1, 24-23.
He's got all the plays, and he ain't afraid to call them, and he's got them when he needs them.
Jay Barker throws it out to Sherman Williams, who's got some help. And Williams up to the 27-yard line.
Michael Proctor, All-American. He may be called on in a little while.
Sherman Williams, a big run. First down for the Crimson Tide to the 36-yard line. Fresh legs. Fresh legs. Make a difference. Up near the 40. Podrick Malone is the man in motion. Ball is handed off inside to Sherman Williams. And he's close, but he's short. Parrott Lynch over the right side and gets the first down at the 47-yard line.
Well, it's coming this way. Wide side, both wide receivers.
He's got him. Intercepted. He had it on Podrick Malone's hands. It ricochets to Eddie Lake. And the Florida Gators have the football with 54 seconds to play.
Nobody really loses in this game, though. This was a This was an outstanding game.
Yep, that'll do it. All they got to do is run it off because Alabama can't stop it now. And the two teams shake hands. It was a tremendous football game as Florida wins 24-23.